So, I call this next poem, Anyone Can Shine. Everything that you see, that even begins to represent even that slightest bit of happiness in me, man, that's all just a facade. I mean, how can I, or, well, anyone for that matter, truly be happy if anyone that they care about is on that? Man, give me a second, bro. I want to fucking nod, man. That heroin knockout, it's out of control. It's seizing our country, destroying our soul, as more and more people are losing control, doing whatever they can to kill the void, fill the holes. They kill themselves slowly as it takes its toll, for, well, that is heroin playing its role, and it's absolutely unbelievable. As more and more people are giving in to that unending torture of needles and pins, for, well, that's what it is. It's a burden of sins. That's the curse of heroin, and it always happens. You always lose. Heroin always wins, and there's no one alive strong enough to prevail. If you use every day, well, then you'll always fail, for in the end, well, it's always that same old tale. You either OD and die, or you end up in jail for the drug. It takes over, soul, body, and mind, and it saps all your strength as it forms its bind, seeping into your very bones with its thorny vines until it's all your eyes see. And to the world, you're blind. It's tunnel vision extreme. You're one. You're only. So, kiss goodbye to your ends and means. Well, it's just become your own worst enemy. Kiss goodbye to your hopes and dreams. For, well, eventually, that becomes reality. A lost cause, having given in to your flaws, becoming pathetic and weak, living low life up shit creek. For, well, that's the reality of heroin. And it becomes the absolute worst of addiction. It'll remove your morals, your sense of decency. It causes you to steal from your own family, man. It alters your personality. Once a heroin addict, well, you're no longer trustworthy. For, well, drugs come first and always will be. Number one, numero uno, their only choice. Drugs become their voice. And it's kind of sad when you stop to think about it, how bad they are controlled. But that's the life of the addict. Do what they do, not care who they hurt. Becoming lower than dirt, as meaningless as their word. Becoming despised as they begin living their lives. Acting like they're royalty. When they don't even understand the meaning of loyalty. For when you steal from family, man, insanity meets reality. So don't be surprised when you found that they've died alone and forgotten by that world they ride. For most of them, though, definitely not all of them, have, well, become that scum of the earth, and it's all that they're worth. That they become that definition of addiction, at its worst, it's that addiction curse. Although this may sound unbelievable to you, man, trust me, when I tell you, I am the last one to judge. It's just what I've come to expect. That unending list of excuses and zero respect, which is, why I show that same respect back to those, who live life that way. Though with that said, there is now definitely something else I feel I need to say. And that's that despite all I have said, well, I'm not against getting high. Hell, occasionally I'll get high myself. What I'm against is putting drugs before everything else. I mean, it's okay to get high once in a while. It's okay to get high if that's your style. It's okay to have that blast getting high off your ass. Just don't let the drug control you. Control the drug, but it lasts, which is why you must learn to overcome those temptations, to stop living in denial, to end your damnation, to earn back your style and your alienation. I mean, I know it'll take courage. And a hell of a strong power of will. But please, don't let that discourage you from climbing over that hill. And it's gonna be one hell of a climb. But trust me when I tell you that it beats standing still. And it's going to take time. But trust me again when I tell you, you'll find that time worth to fulfill. For you'll feel so much better as you regain the pride that you've lacked. As you step out of the gutter, remove yourself from those cracks. As you change your future for the better, as you get back on the right track before, well, you lose yourself forever to a needle in a sack. For, man, you've only one life. And it's worth getting at that. So stop drowning your sorrows. That only prolongs the pain. And start living for tomorrow, for you have so much to gain. And if you need help, please, don't hesitate to ask. Man, I will lend my support if you are actually up for that task to finally put all this behind you at last. I mean, can you just imagine how good that would feel? To gain back control, to no longer kneel, to do that impossible, to mend and to heal. Well, if you just put forth a little effort, that dream could be real. But who cares what I say, for that nothing I say actually matters in any way. for, well, and at most, all I can do is just, help you climb up that ladder and help lead the way. But, man, what are you looking at me like that for? Did you not just hear me? I said I'll offer my support. I meant that. I will do what I can. But that's it. And nothing more than that helping hand. For, well, you see that decision. Well, that decision isn't mine. That decision is yours. Do you understand? You must decide. It's a choice that only you can make. So please, just try not to take forever, for, well, that's your life at stake. There's only so much that your body can take. Well, though there's no need to hurry, the sooner the better. For as I said before, you only live once. And you don't live forever. And besides, could you imagine those possibilities? Those endless possibilities. Freedom to do whatever you please, no longer a slave to the getting well disease, no more worshiping the devil upon your knees, to have money in your pocket for weeks left unspent. Last living life that way you were meant. No longer lost in that endless descent. Now, I know the quitting is far from fun. Trust me. I understand that completely. I probably understand that better than anybody. I mean, for a whole year and a half, I had to quit every motherfucking week due to DOC. I probably quit more than anybody. And besides, aren't you also tired of living life on the run? Being unfairly judged by almost everyone? Especially when you know that not a one of them has a right. For not a one of them, nobody, no one is better than you. And they haven't the slightest of shit-fuck clues of all the bullshit you've been through. From rape to molestation, beaten and abandoned, unloved and forgotten. Man, we all have a burden. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. And just in case you don't understand what I'm saying is that not one motherfucking goddamn human being ever to fucking live was perfect. For every last motherfucking one of us has made a mistake. But it's how we learn from them that defines. And all of us can heal when given enough time. So, as soon as you're up for it, to stop living that grind, as soon as you're ready to escape that bind, as soon as you find the courage, it may just surprise you to find that even somebody as fucked up as you, as fucked up as me, and well, as super fucked up as everybody fucking else, can shine.